Hello there. What's going on, everybody? We have more Legion leaks, and sometimes I call things leaks. Sometimes I call things spoilers. And in this case, these are kind of leaks because hey, this product has been shipping early. We've already talked about some LAT LE showing up somewhere else, being unboxed, and it's just all over the internet. And today's leak come to us from a Legion community from France who have been sharing, and they've been very nice to share these images with us. And so a couple of images have showed up all over Facebook and Discord, and they've been all over. If you guys aren't already in my Discord, too, check that out. Today's also the last day to enter to win the $25 Amazon gift card for tomorrow. I'm actually announcing the winner. All you have to do is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. If you don't win, don't worry, because the next giveaway is going to start the very next day, because I run these giveaways all the time. So that's always running. And yes, so let's go ahead and just jump into these spoilers, right? The crew is one of the things that makes the A-A5 so much more unique than all the other stuff that's out there. So we get an unstable R5 astromech. And this one it can go in the X34 also, which is really cool. Like, this is awesome. It's X, so that means it's one-time use. Then it's gone. At the end of your activation, perform an attack or a move, then roll 3 black attack dice and suffer a wound for each hit and crit. So you're probably going to take at least 2 damage for this. Now, you're only suffering 1 wound for each, so a critical's not going to do anything special. Of course, Legion players already know that, but if you're playing multiple games, sometimes you're like an X-wing and things like that. You're not gonna take face-up damage or anything. But yeah, like a free attack is awesome for 6 points. Is really really cool. So I like that. I think this is gonna be a really really good one to run in the land speeder, especially if you have that thing equipped. With some of the bigger attacks, because they got the arsenal and all of that stuff too. So they can do some pretty wild, splitting up fire potentially with, if you really want to put out suppression, And this is one of the things that has a lot of people talking about, like, well, boy, the Empire gets this, there's been a lot of Imperial hate lately, and I don't agree with it. But in this wave, or this this wave, I don't know, Callus is all right too, but in this wave, at least in these heavy vehicles, I think the Rebels get the better deal, at least compared to where they were, right? Because this speeder truck does a lot of stuff the Rebels didn't have already, and one of the things is that it can transport full units, and here also is getting something that's going to help its other, the land speeder, which is awesome. But extra attack is really cool, and potentially lots of extra suppression, which is also kind of cool. I mean, depending on where you're running it, which unit you're running it with, or just the extra movement too. I mean, you combine this with that reckless driver, you're getting an early move. Like, this thing can now do 4 moves in 1 turn. Like, you kidding me? It's insane. I like it. It's pretty fun. And we got the Unorthodox Tactician. This one is for the speeder truck, only 10 points. So this one's not cheap, but amazing for the Rebels. Amazing for the Rebels. At the start of the activation phase, roll 3 red defense dice. For each block and surge result, choose a different friendly unit that you are transporting or at range 1 to 3. Each chosen unit gains an aim token. This is amazing. First off, it's at the start of the activation phase. So this is probably better for an A-A5 speeder truck that wants to be attacking a little bit more. You don't want this to be on somebody who's like, driving really, really deep into enemy lines to drop off some Wookiees, because then who are they going to really give the aims to? Now, red defense dice only have 1 blank. So this means you got a 5 out of 6 chance on each of these rolls. So you're probably going to go, 1 turn, only 2 people get a die. On another turn, all 3 get a die. And, vice versa. That's like the odds of probability, right? You're gonna, at least get 2, and every other turn you probably get all 3. Ish. Knowing my luck, I'll get 1, and then maybe a 0. I don't know. But no, look, Rebels don't have a whole lot of aim generation, and that was the one cool thing about the LAT LE. is that, hey, you had Price who could give out, she could hand out some aims for free, which is kind of cool. She gives a suppression with it. Here, the Rebels get 3 aims every turn with no suppression. And it's not even the pilot. What? This is insane. It's just so good. It's 10 points, but I mean, goodness gracious. It's really nice. Really nice. I like him. I like this unorthodox tactician. Backworld Medic, A-A5 speeder truck, only 12 points. Now we're getting that really up there, but dude, it's not too bad. It's as an action. Now this is an action. I like this one with the other one though. I like the Backworld Medic with the unorthodox tactician. Remove a wound or poison token from or restore a mini to a friendly non-droid trooper unit that you are transporting or at range 1 and in line of sight. Then roll 2 white defense dice. That unit gains a suppression token for each ink roll. Now, there's only 2 chances on a white defense die, so you have a 4 out of 6 chance of not getting a suppression, or I should say maybe a 2 out of 6 chance of getting no suppression at all between the 2 dice. Or what is a 4 out of 6 and then a 4? I think anyway. Yeah, so you've got a pretty decent chance of getting out with minimal suppression for a free heal. We say free, although it's not free. Now, this basically it's a medic with no limit. Well, I guess you could say limit 6, right? Because there's only 6 turns. Probably limit 5 because you're probably not starting off with a wound. But anything that gives you free actions is going to, potentially work with this also. This is also not, it's not unique. So if you want to run 2 speeder trucks, you could have, double healing going on each turn. But it's 12 points for, heal 5. Realistically, probably 5 is the most you're going to get healed. So like it's cool. It's not great. But I like it for an A-A5 that is going to be, that has the big gun, that 6 dice gun. I like it for that quad turret A-A5 that wants to sit back and attack, hand out some aims, hand out some heals, and hand out some damage. I don't know why I'm doing Palpatine hands, right? No, but this is fun. This gives you some really cool ways to run the truck. I like this as it's like an attack hospital. Right? It's like a death hospital. Doom for my enemies and candy for my friends. That's what you should paint on it. Doom for my enemies and candy for my friends, because I think that's the way for that A-A5 to work. And if that wasn't enough, we can also make it shielded. Now I like this. I like the shielded version better for like the taxi. If you want this thing to be like the drop-off delivery, especially with the crazy driver, your reckless driver who's going to run people over. This one is kind of covered up a little bit by Legion France that wanted to put their little logos all over it. I cut part of that out just to kind of keep it concise, but thank you to the Legion community of France for sharing this with us, by the way. Yes, so this one can go on the A-A5 or the X-34 land speeder as well. Gains you shielded 2. During the end phase, you get to roll a red die for each of your inactive shield tokens, and for each armor result, you get to flip one of them. So you can potentially recharge both shield tokens each turn. You'll probably, if you lose both shields, you'll probably get 1 back each turn. There are 4 armor symbols on a red defense die. You do have 1 surge and 1 blank also, so you still got a pretty good chance. Those red defense dice are pretty good. They're not foolproof if you don't have surge for defense, but they're not half bad. So they're better than half bad because they're 4 out of 6. So yeah, so it's not bad. It's also 10 points, but I mean, shielded 2 is not bad, especially since you can stop crits with that, right? I think that's. I'll have to look up again, like the exact order, and but again, Ion is gonna not be your friend in this case. But but still, I like it. I think this is also maybe one that might be better on the land speeder. This might be this one is more suited for somebody who wants to go forward, drop off somebody. This one I don't think you need if you're staying back, because then maybe you could just have R2-D2 back there to repair you, But if this one's going to be going out into enemy territory, I think it's pretty cool. And that's our 4 new crew. I think that's everything else. Everything else that's already been spoiled in here, like I talked about the Reckless Driver and stuff, I've already covered that in other videos. Once these do come out, plus I'll do an unboxing, you'll be able to see everything. I'll put some links over here so you can check out some of the other videos as well. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think. Check out the links in the description below, too. We've got links to it. If you want to follow me on social media, I post a lot of photos from some of my games on Instagram. I'm doing that now, but I'm also on Twitter and Facebook. If you're not in my Discord already, definitely hop in Discord. It's the C5 Discord where we have communities for Legion, Armada, X-Wing. We're very family friendly. We have photo sections in there too, so check all of that stuff out. Big thanks to my patrons for continuing to support this channel. You guys are amazing, and I couldn't do this without your continued support. So thank you all so much, and thank you for watching. And as always, have a great day.